you're interested in seeing how I created this look, then please keep on watching. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So, I'm not really sure what I'm going to call this video, but I have, the Vieve palette by Jamie Jane Vieve, which I am intrigued to try to see what exactly the hype is. Jamie Jane Vieve is a Scottish YouTuber. She's alright, she's not one of my absolute faves, I'm not going to lie. I did not pay the full price for this, £42 I think it is, because I personally just do not think it's worth £42 in my own opinion. But I got it on Depop for a very decent bargain price. It's brand new, I just swatched some of them myself and I thought we would play about with that and see what we're thinking. And then I'm trying to shop my stash with some items as well, so I suppose it could be like a mixture of that. I don't have a bauble. I do have a bauble. I say I don't have a bauble, but I don't have one of the nice little ones that don't affect your hair. It is an absolutely miserable day here in Scotland. Pissing rain and windy out there. But hey ho. Right, so I don't know if there's going to be fall down from the shadows. I don't know whether to do them first or not, but anyway, I'm going to first use my Primark primer water. Oh, I love this stuff. It's so hydrating as well. Hydrating and refreshing. This only costs £2. I've had it for ages and I use it so much, but look, and the flat downstairs is doing the washing now, so I'm like vibrating. Okay, I think I'm just going to do base first and then we'll go with the flow. I'm going to use this primer today. This is the No Pore Blame Primer, smooth and pore covering, top secret for perfect makeup by Touch and Soul, which I was kindly sent by my beautiful friend Darissa, or Riri, over at the Beautifully Honest Beauty she is, but our channel is the Brutally Honest Beauty, and we don't get Touch and Soul in the UK, so she kindly sent me this, and this is my second time using it. Troubles. Okay, I'm like putting makeup on at like nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but there you go. Okie dokes. So for today we're needing a colour corrector. I'm going to have to sort out this little drawer. I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown colour corrector in the shade Light Bisque, which looks like this, and we have the lovely dark circle bags all around the eyeballs, so we're going to go in with that. And I'm going to take a Real Techniques Deluxe Crease brush to do that, and we are going to take it right into this little dip here in my eye. See, believe it or not, right, I do like colour correctors because I do suffer with dark circles quite a bit, and I'm 37, so I'm aging on a bit. So I like this one. I really like the Urban Decay Naked Skin Peach one, but this is a game changer. The Good Apple foundation by KVD, this is like, it's a foundation, but seriously, I am not kidding you, that is a game changer if you have dark circles. Like, if you're not keen on it maybe for all over as a foundation, then you should totally look into it for colour correcting and concealer, because they could actually, maybe they will, but KVD, you should totally bring out Good Apple concealer and correctors, like that formula. But Oh, I hate this lighting. And it's not even that, right? See, if I put this ring light off altogether, that's how dark the room is. But the thingy still zooms in and out, and that's on the lowest setting as well. So yes, we're just bouncing that round the eyes just to get it that little bit. I get redness around my nose as well, where a lot of people do. Okay then. And I'm going to set it with my Bobbi Brown Nude Finish Illuminating Powder in Nude, which looks like so. And I'm just going to use the same brush and just place that on there. Okay then. So I'm now going to move on to foundation, and I'm going to get my foundation brush out of this box. I'm going to use my favourite foundation brush, which is the Body Shop one. This is a buffing brush, and I'm going to use this foundation today for a change. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation Stay All Day and Night in the shade 2 Neutral. Now it smells gross, don't know why, but it just doesn't smell the nicest. And this is full coverage, but I just feel like I've only used it, I think, twice maybe. I don't know why, but it doesn't smell the best. My friend Mel, when she got it and she was using it on her channel when she did a full face of Charlotte Tilbury, she was saying the same. Now, it makes your skin look totally flawless because of the coverage of it, but compared to the KBD Good Apple foundation, it actually isn't as intensely full coverage. So if you want something a bit more full coverage but not too full on, then I would, and you're looking for higher end, I would suggest this Charlotte Tilbury one over the Good Jeans, the Good Apple. But in saying that, the Good Apple one is cheaper to buy. So that's the coverage. Don't know if you can see with the stupid lighting, but that's that. I have been putting all my Charlotte Tilbury stuff separate in this little box, but I might have to fix it all out. Okay, so we're going to leave that there just to settle, and we'll jump into the Vieve palette. So this is the only palette that she's got, and you'll have seen it all before, but it's got all these matte shades, and then we've got 3 shimmers. This is the Essentials palette. Apparently it's everything that you need, but let's have a go and see what we're thinking. So I'm going to take just this little brush. Is a Nancy, it's a blending eyeshadow brush, but you can just use it for whatever. And I'm going to go into the shade Buff, which is like the lightest sort of a brown shade. And we're just going to take that into my crease. Now they're pretty pigmented for sure, so you don't need a lot on it, the brush. It's the, is it the 27th today? I think so. Anyway, Glow Up Part 2 is on the iPlayer tonight at 7. Will you be watching it? the rest of the series, the first and second series, is on Netflix. What did you think to RuPaul? Have you watched the finale? Was it the winner that you wanted? Yes, this is pretty pigmented, this shadow. As I say, I don't dislike Jamie Genevieve, but I also don't understand the pure hype around her that everyone has, if I'm brutally honest. If I'm honest, I watch her vlogs because I think Jack's hilarious, her husband. I think he's just like, he's the main reason that I watch. I do think she's good at makeup and stuff, but I don't know. You know how sometimes there's just a vibe from someone, and there's a vibe from her that I don't know. It's almost like a sort of cockiness a wee bit, maybe. But I certainly wasn't excited about this palette enough to go and buy it and to buy it full price. And the only reason I got it is because I've been watching this girl on Depop, and twice she's lowered the price in it because no one's been buying it. So, and then I went and got it. This is the blending brush from the Body Shop. Okay, what are we thinking so far? Oh, it's alright, isn't it? Right, so the next shade that I think I want to go in with is, oh, my hair. This is my all-time favourite brush. I love it. It just works so well. It doesn't even say what it is, but it's a Tarte brush that was in a set. I'm going to go into Chow, which is like a mustardy yellow tone. And I'm just literally dabbing it in because I don't know how pigmented this is going to be. And I'm just going to take that just below that shade. There doesn't seem to be any fall down, but there is quite a bit of kickback in the actual palette when you're using it. Now I have dry eyelids that get prone to eczema, so sometimes they have texture which can make blending and placement that little bit more annoying. So far, the shadows are okay. I don't think it's anything spectacular or to write home about. As I say, I definitely, personally do not think it's worth the hype, in my own opinion. I've got other shadows and other palettes that are more exciting than this one. So do I suggest this palette to anyone? No, not really. Just spend your money elsewhere, I would say. Back in with the same blending brush. Okay, now I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is a BH Cosmetics and it just says number 8. And I'm going to go into the shade Cozy, which is like a almost kind of a burgundy-ish colour. And I'm going to just try and focus it lightly on the edge here. colour I'm most drawn to is Lava Rock. It looks like the nicest sort of matte shade. But you know me, I'm more of a shimmer and a bit of a glitter and a duochrome than I am for my mattes. Right, let me have a look. How is it coming together? I'm going to go back into that chow sort of yellow one and lightly see if I can kind of add a bit more of that in. There's always one eye that looks better than the other for me. Okay, now for the glitters, I think I'm going to go into Glimmer, which is like this lightest gold, and I'm just going to press it onto the inner sort of part of my eye, and the inner part of my eye is where I do tend to get the texture and the eczema if I'm going to get any. And that is stunning shade, but again, I'm not proper wowed by it. Like, I have other golds and shimmer shades that are just as nice or that bit better. I mean, it goes on dead smoothly, but I still don't feel the wow factor, you know? Like, from the moment it was brought out, this palette, everyone just went nuts for it, and I was just like, don't get it. I'm going to use the first brush that I used with the light brown shade, and I'm not adding any more to it. I'm just literally running that under the eye. Then I'm going to go into the yellow one again. And then I'll take the same brush that had tickle so much. And then I think I'm going to go into the very lightest shade, which is called So Shy, which is just like a bony kind of colour, or a white even, and just try and just diffuse the edge at the top there, just to make it a wee bit better. A little bit more of that glimmer shade on. Right, leave that for the now. As I say, it's alright, I'm not overly wowed by it. So for concealer, I'm going to use this because I actually think I need to get rid of it soon. This is the Benefit Boying Airbrush Concealer in the shade number 2, and it's Well and Truly Loved. And I am going to take that on. Where is that brush? Hello. Deluxe Crease Brush, the same one that I used, whoopsie, for my colour connector. I'm just going to pop a bit of that under those eyes. And I also saw Katie Jane Hughes not just using a bit of it under her eyes, but see if she feels like it's just not going to plan up here. She's added a bit there as well. So again, we've got that. I'm trying to leave this stuff out because I've got a memory like a sieve, so that I can write down the products that I use to add to Instagram. So I'm going back into, I should just leave this drawer open, but it's in my way. Where's that? Oh, yeah. I'm going back into my Bobbi Brown powder again, and we are just going to lightly dust that over there. Okay then. Right, now I am going to apply some liner, and I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury. This is just the classic brown pencil, and I'm going to put that in top and bottom. Wow, that's so good, that. Look at that. Almost looks like black, but doesn't it? It's really quite gorgeous. So we have that, and then I'm going to use Charlotte Tilbury Legendary Lashes Volume 2. It's just like a little mini one I got. A little bit of transfer there. It's almost like a little sunset eye, like the colours of the... Wow, this mascara is pretty full on, isn't it? Very clumpy. I'm not sure how I feel about that mascara. I don't like really clumpy, like spidery lashes. So anyway, we'll let that dry. And for bronze today, I am going to use my Chanel Soleil de Tan bronze. Oh, I love Chanel so much. And I'm just using a really big Brushworks brush. I'll take the excess off on my hand, and then we'll start to place it on. I believe that Chanel has now started to bring out other colours of this bronzer, like deeper shades and stuff. So that is good for those darker skin tones. I really do love cream bronzers and blushes. I just think they're so nice. So that is that applied. And then this confuses me. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Glow-Gasm Beauty Light Wand. It says high blush, but I'm not sure if I would call it a blush or a highlight. But anywho, this is what it's like. And instead of dotting it straight onto the face, oh my, because it comes out so fast and very weirdly. I'm going to put it onto the back of my hand, and I gotta do the brush one. And I'm going to take this Real Techniques setting brush, and I'm going to apply it on, because I feel like if I put it on straight from the wand, it's just going to be too much. I can't even see what I'm doing in here. Like, look at that. See? Slight glow there. I'm not sure how I feel about this, if I'm brutally honest with you. But I'm taking it on the high points of my cheek because it says a high blush. And you also see a lot of people these days, oh, like putting their blush sort of here. And I'll put a wee bit of it on my nose. I think it's almost like a highlighter than anything else. So we've added some of that. Make sure you close it so that it doesn't all squeeze out into the tube. Then I'm going to take this palette, which I also got from Depop. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Glowing Pretty Skin palette, and it has got the powder, 2 glow shades, and a pretty blush and a summer blush and a bronze and contour. And I'm going to go into one of the blushes from this with this brush. Look how cool this is. This is an Essence cheek brush. I think I'm going to go into this shade here, the bottom one. And they're so pigmented, so again, bounce off on my hand, and then I'm just going to use the shape of the brush just to take it round the face and drape it. It's like draping, that's the new thing. Okay, now I was going to go for one of the bronzers in here, highlights in here, but then I thought also about using my Doll Beauty ones, but I think I might actually use a highlight in here too. So I'm going to take my Charlotte Tilbury, this is, I don't know what the brush is, but I'm going to go into this, a mixture of these two highlights. I'm just going to dip into both. They are so nice. So we'll have a mixture of those highlights. Look at that glimmer. Lovely. Okay, now I didn't use that product, so leave it there. Now, brows. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in taupe, and we'll use this. I did pluck them a little bit last night, but I really hate doing my own eyebrows. I haven't got a clue on what I'm doing. A lot of the times I think that I can get away with not doing anything to my eyebrows because I think just with the natural colour of them, I can just leave it be. But there you go. You're probably looking at me thinking, no Julie, you can't just leave them be at all. Crazy cat. I don't own a lot of brow products like some people, and I don't have Gimme Brow and all these sorts of things. I have Benefit Browsings and I have the foolproof stuff, but I mean, I don't know. Do they look okay? Let me know in the comments, because I don't know. Okay then. So let's move on to lips. So I'm going to use Charlotte Tilbury Lip Cheat in Iconic Nude. And then for lipstick, I'm going to use my Doll Beauty lipstick in the shade FOMO, which is like a cult classic. Everyone seems to have this. It's a matte lipstick and it's very light, as you can see. I was intrigued to get this lipstick because I watch Rachel Crow. And just kind of meshing them in together. I personally just don't think it suits me, that shade. So I'm also going to take a gloss Where's my box? Bear with. I'm going to take the Charlotte Tilbury box and I'm going to go in with the gloss. Where is it? It's hiding. Right, I need to sort that box later, put it in here. In the gloss, it's called Ibiza Nights, and I'm going to put this over the top because I just don't know. I don't think I suit that like sort of full a lipstick. I don't think that lip's nice at all. It's really annoying. Let's try just blending it in a bit. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments, like please actually do, because I just don't think that's... And then I'm going to finish off with All Nighter setting spray because it's the best. Or can you tell me in the comments a lip liner that you do think goes with Dog Beauty FOMO? And this is my finished look. What do you guys think? If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel and click the bell button to be notified of when I next upload. Thank you so much for your continued support and I will see you in the next one. Bye!